Ole in Ukraine. Sorry for all that trouble you folks are going through. Can't even imagine it. So, lately, I occasionally have tried the Audi's, I can never say that. The Odyssey, the LCD headphones to listen to music while working at a computer. And I was shocked to a degree at which they were superior to any of the speakers that I've heard so far. Naturally, I began looking for their core technology, which is planar speakers, to get the same natural and clear sound. Now, you several times have mentioned how much you admire the sound of Magneplanars. Planars? Magneplanars? But now you make your own speakers, which are still more or less traditional boxes. How do they compare to the Magnepans? And why didn't you do the planar speakers once you loved Magnepans so much? Okay, and yes, I love Magneplanar speakers. I think they are one of the best values out there. They're not that expensive. They are wonderful. Don't have a lot in the bass region, not particularly dynamic, but when they are working, they are wonderful. And it's why I've owned pretty much every Magneplanar out there. But I keep going back to box speakers. Why? Box speakers are more dynamic. Box speakers, properly designed, have bass. And you know what? I am a dynamic and a bass freak. I've been to therapy. I've openly admitted I can't quit. I gotta have the bass. I gotta have dynamics. I mean, for me, it's just, I want it all. And planars, unless they are massive, like the Infinity IRS-5s that I used to have, those were planars. You just can't do it. And I'm not willing to give that up. So when we brought Chris Brunhaver on to design the Aspen series of loudspeakers for PS Audio, my dream speakers, I've been lusting after this speaker for 50 years, 45, however long it's been, forever. I want a planar loudspeaker with dynamics and bass, and Chris finally gave it to me. Now I got it all. That's why I gave up the IRS-5s. That's why I gave up Magnepans, because the Aspens do it all. The Aspens have dynamics. The Aspens have bass up the wazoo. People listen to that Aspen FR5, our little stand mount. I hate to call them bookshelves, but I guess that's what they are. And they're just blown away. Like, where's all this bass coming from? It's because they're in a box. But they have a planar tweeter. The larger models have a planar tweeter and a mid-range. And that's where planars really count. Planars don't buy you anything in the bass regions. They really don't. But you lose a lot because you don't have the dynamics, and because of the wraparound problem of the in-phase and out-of-phase of a dipole, which every panel speaker has, you're just going to always struggle having that bottom end. And it really doesn't buy you anything. There's no speed. I mean, our woofers in the Aspen series are not only every bit as quick as a planar, but they have lower distortion. I mean, anyway, I know this is sounding like a sales commercial, but you asked the question, and I wanted to give you a straight answer. That's why. So with Aspen speakers, for me, it's a dream come true. In all the areas that planars matter, from the top end all the way down into the lower regions of that mid-bass, where planars and their speed matter, we got them in the Aspen speakers. Where bottom end and dynamics matter, we have those inside the box. And if you ever get a chance, come here and visit. We'll demonstrate them to you, and I think you're going to be blown away. So, all right. Thanks for the question.